This is called the big start. Now, for the big start, what I want to do is just introduce the characters, and then we'll talk in more detail about all the characters. So if you turn to page 13 in your student book, I will just fill in the names and a little bit of the pictures. At the top of the page, you'll see the three major people that we'll be talking about, and then the rest of them are shaded out. On the far left is the year 4000 to 2000. So we have Adam and Eve. You can write the names there carefully. Adam and Eve. Below them, they had three children initially, Cain, and put a sad face on him. And also you can put his eyes looking over at Abel. He was jealous of Abel. His brother next to him, Abel, put a smile on his face, a key of faith by him. And a lamb, draw a simple picture of a lamb, as you'll see on your screen. Just come close. And then Seth was born after Abel was killed, actually. Put a key of faith by him. And some people wonder where Cain got his wife. I will tell you that later. It's in the Bible. People ask a question. People ask many questions. The answers are right in the Bible, but they just don't find them. So number 2 is Noah. And put a boat on the water there. He's got the key of faith. He's got a rainbow on his head, and that's Mrs. Noah. We don't know her name. God never told us her name, just Mrs. Noah. They had 3 sons. Put a big smile on the first son and his wife. They were really happy. They lived a life that was going to be honored by God, and that's Shem. Smiles on both their faces. Then put Ham. Now he put an angry face on him, a downturned mouth, and you can make his wife smiling. We don't know what happened to her, but Ham had some serious problems. And then next to them, Japheth, put smiles on both of them. Number 3, we have the Tower of Babel. Put a very angry mouth on the figure on the top there. And we see that people are being scattered from the tower. Put sad faces on each of those people being scattered. Again, this is just an introduction so you know who we're going to look at. We're going to add more characters to the picture from here on. So if you turn with me one more time to page 14. This is something that I found very interesting. There are 2 accounts of creation. Now, I went to seminary and I found out that a lot of biblical scholars, that's what they call them, but I really don't think they're that smart sometimes. They separate a lot of the stories into different sources. They don't believe Moses wrote them, of course. They think that a series of people compiled them. They call it something like the JPED theory, and all of these different groups of people over the centuries gradually took the oral traditions and mushed them together and whatever. And they attack the scriptures because there are 2 creation stories, and they really are. There are 2, and guess what? They really are different. So they say, wow, look at, see, they just took 2 creation stories from 2 different traditions. And I pray and I ask God when there's kind of puzzles in the Bible. And you know what he does? He sometimes answers. Not always, there's a lot of mystery still, but this one was pretty interesting, I thought. And you think about it. Let's see. 2 stories of creation. How many people witnessed this great, great time in human history? Count them for me, please. There you go. 2. 2 people. Guess what? Have you ever listened to a husband and wife talk about their story, how they got together? The husband will say something like this. Well, we met and had dinner and we got married. Let me see, what was it, honey, in June? Yeah, I guess it was in June. That was it. The wife looks at him and says, honey, don't you remember? I was wearing that polka dot dress and you brought flowers. And she gives all kinds of details about it. And the man goes, whatever. I mean, so the man tells the story in a very factual way. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, we're done. And the woman says, well, all that's true, honey, but you miss some important details. So we're going to look at the 2 stories, how they're different, why they're different, and why I can confidently say, in my mind, now this is an opinion, and I'll try to tell you when I'm giving an opinion, because I can't prove it from the Bible, just from observation, a very, in my mind, very well substantiated opinion. But if you believe differently, it's all right. So anyway, by the way, if you don't believe that men and women are different, get married. It'll be a revelation to you how differently men and women think. And for instance, a common phrase for a man is like, he looks blank like this, shortly after being married for a couple months. I don't understand women. And the woman will commonly say about men, they don't get it. I mean, these are common things that men and women say after they get married. And you know what? It doesn't change that much over the years, believe me. But it's a delightful difference. It's a scheduled, designed difference by God to be complementary people, not competitive like most are. God made us to complement, and it's a beautiful thing because you get the whole story of life when men and women know their roles, know their distinctions, and walk in who they are, the difference between men and women, which today, frankly, is being skewed by a nefarious person called Satan because he wants to destroy one of the most beautiful things God has made, distinction between a male and a female.